Give it up for the Alolan champion. I'm Ashley with Watch Mojo, and these are the top 10 biggest victories of Ash Ketchum.
よって勝者サトシ選手逆転勝利
For this list, we're looking at the 10-year-old's 22-year Pokemon battling career and highlighting his most important wins from tournaments, gym battles, and fierce rivalries. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at AshJBow, and hey, maybe let me know what your favorite Ash Ketchum battle is.
Little more! Metabot! Full power!
Number 10, defeating Guzma.
バトルスタート
The Alolan tournament was packed with some major competition for Pallet Town's favorite son, and none were quite as intimidating as Guzma. Ash met the team school leader in the semi-finals of the tournament with a 2 vs 2 battle that saw them bring their best. Despite Guzma's switching in and out tactics, Torracat was able to dispatch Caesar effortlessly with a well-timed fire blast. But it was when Golisopod stepped up that things really became difficult for our hero. This was a major test for Ash and Pikachu, whose battle with Guzma earlier in the series ended with Golisopod refusing to battle such a weak opponent. Thankfully, this time, Ash was able to employ all his lessons learned from the Alola region to finally prove they weren't such weaklings after all. Number 9, beating Korrina.
Low sweep, go! Way to hang in there!
This may just be another gym battle to some, but what really makes this battle stand out is the fact that Ash was able to face a mega evolved Pokémon and still come out on top. Facing off against the leader of Chaleur City's gym, Ash was prepared to face Korrina's MVP Pokémon, but he had to get past Mienfoo and Magic first, which was no easy task.
Aura Sphere! Hawlucha!
The efforts of Hawlucha and Fletchinder got it down to sudden death between Pikachu and the insanely powerful Mega Evolved Lucario. In what many consider to be the best battle in X and Y, sparks flew across the arena. Pikachu finished up the battle with a hellacious Thunderbolt, earning Ash the coveted Rumble Badge. Number 8, trouncing Trip.
You ready, Trip?
Of course. Now let's just see how much stronger you are.
All right, battle begin.
Ash has quite a habit of making rivals throughout his journeys in different regions, and Trip was that dude in the Unova region. Considered by many to be Ash's worst rival to date, everyone was rallying behind Ketchum to make quick work of his rival in the Unova Pokemon League tournament. And that he did.
This time we won't miss!
Coming down to a tooth and nail brawl between Pikachu and Serperior, this match was chock full of explosions. But when the dust settled, Pikachu was the one still standing.
Wait a minute. So what's up with Superior?
Superior is unable to battle. Pikachu wins.
This was sweet revenge for Ash after losing to Trip in the Junior Cup, and the fact that this was the first round of the tournament is just the cherry on top of the Vanillux.
Alright, so let's both give it our best!
Number 7, teaming up to take down Lysander.
None of you will be needed in the new world I'm creating.
Needed or not needed, who are you to make that decision?
Hey, we never said ganging up on someone was out of the question. When the evil leader of Team Flare, Lysander, finally initiated his wicked plan, it was up to tournament finalists Ash and Alan to put a stop to him.
All right, Pyroar! Use Fire Fang!
This wasn't going to be easy, because Lysander was packing a mean Pyroar and Mega Gyarados in his arsenal. Lysander seemed nigh unbeatable with his ferocious Pokémon, but the young Dream Team brought the fight back and then some. While it may not be Ash's fairest battle, the fact he was able to save the world counts for something, right?
Pikachu! Thunderbolt, go! Pikachu!
Number 6, winning the Orange League.
On knockout! That Skull Bash just turned on the lights and it looks like it's 99 for Onyx!
After Ash's heartbreaking loss to Richie in the Indigo League, he sought redemption by running through the Orange Islands with his woes. His final hurdle would be taking on the leader of the Supreme Gym, Drake, who made sure that Ash worked damn hard for the trophy. Most terrifying of all was his powerhouse of a Dragonite, which was able to take down several of Ash's Pokémon in succession. This brought it down to Pikachu who, despite the seemingly impossible odds, was able to bring the brute down with a point-blank thunder.
Pikachu lights into Dragonite with a tremendous thunder attack!
This marked Ash's first major victory as he claimed the prize of champion of the Orange Islands.
Just wait till Brock hears about this!
Number 5, silencing Sawyer.
Use Brave Bird!
Say what you will about this pint-sized trainer, but he was one hell of a challenge for Ash. Facing off in the semi-final round of the Kalos League, Ash would have to bring his best against the genius-level Pokemon trainer, Sawyer. With incredible showings from the likes of Salamence and Aegislash, things looked absolutely hopeless for Ash's humble team.
Thunderbolt!
Aegislash!
The fight would be decided in a nail-biter between Greninja and the Mega-Evolved Sceptile, a major type disadvantage for Ash, but one he was able to pull off nonetheless. An absolute spectacle of a fight, this victory against his Kalos rival brought Ash to a tournament final for the first time. Which of course he lost, but hey, good effort, mate.
I'll never give up. We'll battle again, right?
Number 4, pounding Paul.
Paul, there's nobody like you. That's why I'm gonna win this!
Paul was less of a rival and more like the antithesis of Ash with his ruthless disregard for his Pokemon. While Ash had always preached friendship with his partners, Paul was always focused on power, and power is definitely what he brought in this Sinnoh League contest.
Get out, Pikachu!
This battle is still one of Ash's biggest to date, taking place over 3 episodes of pure action, and coming to a head with Electivire versus Infernape.
Protect!
It was a majorly cathartic victory, as the Chimchar Paul had once deemed expendable was the one to give him the boot out of the tournament. How's that for karma? Number 3, grounding Gary.
Grab him by the horns!
Oh no!
They stopped Tauros in its tracks!
This one will mean a lot to anyone who started watching the show from day one. Gary Oak always seemed to be one step ahead of our hero throughout their rivalry, but this was Ash's first chance to prove that wrong.
Magmar is hit by the most powerful Pokémon attack!
Magmar!
The two met in the Johto Victory League first round, where we saw absolute slobber knockers between the likes of Heracross and Magmar, and Caesar and Snorlax. But the winner would be decided between Ash's Charizard and Gary's starter Pokemon, Blastoise. Another terrible typing matchup for our boy.
Charizard's too close! Blastoise can't aim with its Hydro Cannons!
Use Dragon Rage!
Dodge it! Quick!
Blastoise!
But shockingly, it was Charizard who stood on top, proving that Ash truly was Pallet Town's best, and putting an end to their legendary rivalry. Number 2, Battle Frontier Victory.
Bulbasaur! Razor Leaf! Let's go!
Dusclops, stand strong!
Having once again lost the Pokemon League in the Hoenn region, it was time for Ash to prove why he was the main character of the goddamn show. After all, it's no fun watching someone lose over and over and over. The best course of action? Taking on the Frontier Brains of the Battle Frontier and their incredibly powerful Pokemon. While his matches against Lucy, Tugger, and Greta were all impressive, it was his climactic showdown against Brandon that proved to be the most challenging.
Alright, now that was a hit!
Able to dispatch Brandon's Regice with all reliable Pikachu, this was validation once again for Ash and his competency as a Pokemon trainer.
Regice! Regice is unable to battle! And so, the winner is Ash of Pallet Town!
Yeah!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the Alolan League Champion.
Battle start!
It took 22 years, but it finally happened. It was an unwritten rule in anime that Ash always loses the Pokemon League, no matter what. But hell finally froze over when Ash faced off against Gladion in the Alola League Finals. A relatively humble tournament by normal standards, this battle nevertheless proved to be one of Ash's best, opening with Sivillé vs Melmetal. When this proved to be too much, Pikachu evened the odds by finishing off Sivillé and bringing Gladion's Zoroark to a draw. Surprisingly, the decisive battle was Lycanroc vs Lycanroc, with Ashes pulling off the W. This marked the very first time Ash had ever won a Pokemon League, proving that we all grow up someday.
おめでとう、サトシ君。
ありがとうございますピカチュウほらわかんないよなそりゃそうだ
Do you agree with our picks?